Before I speak to the committee, I would like to address the transgender youth of the state of Arkansas as a real father does, a real father of a transgender child. No matter what happens here today, no matter what happens here today, you are loved. You are loved. No matter what happens today, we will prevail over this injustice. I come here today knowing full well that nothing I say will persuade this committee. You're hell-bent on passing this bill and running it through the rest of the legislature. You know that this bill is unconstitutional and will not survive federal courts. The Supreme Court has already found that transgender Americans are protected from discrimination. Justice Neil Gorsuch, joined by 5 Supreme Court justices who still sit on the court, that's 6, that's a majority, wrote that it's impossible to discriminate against a person for being transgender without discriminating based on sex. And discrimination based on sex violates our U.S. Constitution. You know this bill will further stagnate our state's economy. Diversity and inclusion are good for business. Discrimination imposes enormous productivity costs and exerts undue burdens. No economy in the history of the world has flourished under policies of hatred. Business will leave this state. New business will not come to this state. Remember North Carolina? As a business owner who pays tens of thousands of dollars in taxes to this state and who employs transgender workers, I am offended that you would squander our limited taxpayer resources paying lawyers to defend this infantile nonsense in federal court. Many of you claim to live according to the Bible and your Christian religion. So you have certainly read Romans 16:33, in which Paul asks, who knows the mind of the Lord? Those of you who would pass this bill into the full House claim to know the mind of God. There are more genders than you are aware of. There are more biological sex than you are aware of. You do not know the mind of God. I sit before you as a father.
Your time is
Every
up.
constituent who votes or who will vote
Your
is a
time
parent
is
or a
up.
child. Every person affected by this bill.
Your time is up. Would you move him from one table?
Making health decisions for our families and our children. Someone very important to me who I love as unconditionally as I.
You had 2 minutes like everyone else. Your time is up, sir. Thank you for your comments.
You are loved. We will prevail against. I'm relaxed as I can be. You are loved.
I don't think this is fair to the people that want to speak against the bill to limit their time when we have sat here for the last 45 minutes and listened to those who are in favor of the bill.
Representative Allen, I understand that. We have 16 people. If they speak 2 minutes apiece, that'll be about equal to what these other 4 have talked.
But those 16 people were on the agenda when it started. I think that if we're going to be fair with this, we should have limited it at the beginning and not at the end when we have people that want to speak against it.
No matter what happens here today, you are loved. You are loved. No matter what happens today, we will prevail over this injustice.